Here's an objective example that you're interpreting this auction statistics a bit incorrectly. The next common mistake is not tracking your actual objective position in the auction statistics. There's a report like this for every performance max in the shopping ads section called Auction Insights. These auction insights are actually a very powerful tool for understanding how to optimize your feed, what bids to set, how to adjust your budgeting, and the structure of your shopping campaigns in general, and a whole lot more. But you forget that these metrics are based on a very limited volume of search queries that this performance received over a certain period of time. Why do you think this is some kind of an absolute market indicator? Here's an objective example that you're interpreting this auction statistics a bit incorrectly. It's not that it's lying, it's just, well, it's telling the truth, but not completely. It's not showing the whole picture. It's a very typical situation when a business comes in for an audit or a consultation and says, my competitor definitely has way more sales than I do right now, because either the supplier told me or they talked among themselves. That's a whole separate story, how they find that out. And if you look at their auction statistics, it seems like they're at the top, while their competitor is supposedly getting less than 20% coverage. So the question is, if they're on a platform like Prom or CoreShop, where SEO promotion isn't possible, but they're still getting pretty big turnover, that only points to one factor: you're playing in an auction where they're not. And as a result, they're getting those sales and you're not, because you're basically playing in different sandboxes, so to speak. That's why understanding exactly where you are and adjusting your auction statistics so that you can influence them is also a key point that people often forget, and it's something that directly affects your ability to scale. Not only in terms of trying to achieve the results your competitor is getting, but also in terms of capturing the market and scaling, with the context of truly understanding whether this is the lowest possible cost per conversion, whether you're already overpaying, or whether the cost per click is fair and reasonable. Are you actually playing in the market as a full-fledged player, or are you somewhere in the background on the sidelines?